Scorpio, I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. And we're doing a read for your week ahead. Got a new rescue kitten in here, by the way. If you hear a bunch of racket, like, oh my god, someone's in there. It's okay. It's just Nova. He's running around here. But something is... You're so done with something that you've never been more done with it, and you still don't have all the answers, but you're being asked to ignore it, to not deal with it, because it's not ignoring it, it's that you're over it. You're done with it. 10 of Swords, this is someone that you dated. This is someone from your past, and this could be someone that you actually had children with. Maybe 2 children. But they're completely unreliable as a mate, so that's a clue. You know, they come in like they're Prince Charming, and they're very sensitive, and they're very romantic, and they're very understanding. And with the Knight of Cups, they could also be a Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio-Scorpio connection, or Pisces Cancer as well. Ooh, what's that? They're going to try to get you to give them another chance, believe it or not. The audacity of it all. They're still not telling you everything with the moon here as the outcome. You're still not going to know what and why and how. But there was... let me show you this. Okay. This is someone that doesn't understand the laws of magic or energy. You know, they don't understand that you can do whatever you want to yourself using the tools of the universe to create the world that you want to live in. Create your own world. This person doesn't understand that. Whoever this person is, they think they're like a witch or a warlock, or this is your ex's new wicked little partner that is throwing magic your way or voodoo your way. Or this is literally your ex and they were practicing the kind of magic where they do like love spells, energy manipulation. This is winning at all costs. This is thievery. It's not good. And you've moved away from it because you had to. So they came in like Prince Charming, and it turns out that actually they are just really manipulative. They were unreliable in every way in which they needed to be reliable. They were untrustworthy in every way that they promised they would be trustworthy. And they were doing all this weird stuff behind your back to keep you. It could have ended in physical violence. And so you're very careful with this person. But, I mean, this is you in your full Scorpio power here, which is death. Endings. You let the past die. You bury the dead, and then you let the dead bury their own dead. It's not a great week to get things moving or to move forward literally, physically. This is a good week to just sit in your Scorpio power. Be comfortable. Have your privacy. Insist on your own privacy, because there's transformation here for you. And it's going to feel really good. And you're going to feel really powerful. And you're going to feel like you have your mojo back. But it's seeing that in a different way. It's forgiving yourself for being manipulated, maybe. Because I do see that you've moved away from it. But with the outcome, with this person, the Magician, the 5 of Swords, and the Moon is the outcome, it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be actually more lies. It's going to be maybe more violence, definitely more manipulation, and definitely you need to just kind of have compassion for yourself here. If you were being careful with that person because you're afraid of them, you're going to just have to put your foot down. Hold on. The Scarab. Yeah, they want another chance with you. They're going to come up with every reason in the world as to why you should take them back. And I think they're going to use the children, if you have children, as the excuse. Or if it's like you have pets together, even, they'll use that. They'll use whatever you know. It's like your soft spot. They already know your soft spot. They already know how to play you, which is why you walked away. Which is why you were so done that you'd never, like, been so done in your life. 10 of Swords, Death, the Moon, the Magician. This is the kind of person that will just download a bunch of PDFs about magic. Like, they have no connection to nature. They have no respect for the laws of nature. They have no respect for the laws of the universe, okay? This person comes off as a knight in shining armor. You know, a true love soulmate. But really, they're just there to play people like puppets. There is no true love in their heart. They don't have love in their heart, really, in the way that you do. Not in the way that you do. Not in the way that you need. What's this? Okay. Yeah, do nothing. Do not engage with this person. Do not allow this person to engage in a conversation with you. Do not let this person in your house. This person is going through an incredible amount of chaos that they caused themselves. That they absolutely caused themselves, this person. You're chilling. You will dwell in a realm of peace and grace. You know, and like I was saying, privacy and comfort. This is, you know, you throw yourself a party. You throw yourself a big, fat divorce party. Because it's worth it. If it is like a literal divorce, you got out with your life. Maybe. If this was a relationship, you... it doesn't matter if you weren't necessarily married, if there weren't, you know, papers. Throw yourself that breakup party. Acknowledge it to the universe that you're walking away. Let everyone know that you've walked away, because this person, with the links and the lava in reverse, you know, lava, it comes up from the center of the earth. It is the portal to the heart of the earth, you know, but it will destroy everything in its path. So this person is really good at destroying everything in their path if they don't get their way, and that's what is at the other end of this. They're going to say reunion, but I'm going to say confrontation. They're still manipulating it. They're still doing a weird little things with your name. And, yeah, like I was saying, this person has created a bunch of chaos in their life. And there's going to be a cataclysm here. A cataclysm here. But you're chilling because you chose peace. Because you chose grace. So throw yourself a party. You know, whatever that means to you this week. Stay away from this person. It won't go anywhere good. And they're watching you. Do you know that? Like, do you know that they're, like, watching you? That's creepy. This is creepy to me. Let me pull a couple cards on that. I feel this person's a little dark-sided with the moon there and Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to use the Mysterious Forest Tech here to get a little bit of clarification. What's with the watching? Huh. So they want to present themselves as the Knight of Cups, but really they would, and this would be like this. That's not good. This person's, I got this lyrics popped into my head from, what is it? I got demons in my mind, they're on the way to my heart. I got demons on my mind. No, I got demons in my mind and they're on their way to my heart. Who is that? This person's got a lot of dark, disturbing things percolating in their head right now, and it's all focused on you. You are the one, you are, you know, you might as well be the Antichrist in the moon again. This person is not okay in their head. This person's really not okay in their head. They're presenting as the Knight of Wands. So if it doesn't work in the heart space, they'll try to come through with that sultry, sexy, maybe like I was saying, they are a Scorpio too, and they really know how to just hypnotize people with a gaze or the way they look. They're so beautiful. They're so appealing. You know, they're so charismatic. You know, all the things. They have so much passion. They're so energetic, and it energizes you and it makes you feel alive. No. Nine of Wands for what to do again. Just to reiterate, and the outcome is the King of Wands. This person wants to dominate. This person wants to dominate. They see it as like their duty to dominate like women. And this could go vice versa too. You know, this could be like your wife and you're the guy, but yet they're trying to dominate you. Like it's a competition or something. I still don't understand why though. Why? You know, so if this person, as a clue that I'm talking about, you really do need to be careful. That's right. You are right about that. You do need to be careful. And you need to avoid this person at all costs. So, they're very tricky, this person. This person's very tricky, like in society, or they have a position of power and they misuse their position of power. They are corrupt in their mind, like they are corrupt in their head. They're corrupt in their head. Oh, is it Wally? I think it's Wally. But it's like they want to have a reputation of being incredibly honest. That's their reputation. That's what's messed up about this. Is this person is so good at manipulating people that they've created a reputation for themselves as they're the one that's honest. They're the ones that is truthful. They're a visionary. They're like a leader when it comes to decision making and honesty and fairness. They can articulate things in a way that other people can't. So, you know, maybe they're smarter than everyone else, and they're also very sexy and appealing and charismatic. So I'm getting kind of like cult leader here. Like I'm getting a cult leader here, especially with King of Wands in reverse. And I don't want to name any names, but there are many realms to dwell in. And one is that archetype of kind of the cult leader. You know, it starts off as very telling the truth. Honesty. Making people feel like they can finally see something clearly and it's all bullshit. And it's all a lie. You know, it's like the L. Ron Hubbard thing. Where people think that he's changing their life and it's just the same thing over and over and over again. It's Jim Jones that didn't get that far yet. You know, and they all start to look like each other and sound like each other and sexually abuse their parishioners like each other. And it's because they're kind of being taken over by this other thing. And that process has already happened. And however you want to look at that, you go ahead and do that. But they are not going to tell you the truth. It's not just more lies and more manipulation. It's more. It's 10 times more. It's here comes the pain. Here comes the pain. What is that, Slipknot? Here comes the pain. Yeah. It's this person is... I fucking love Slipknot. So don't hate me if you love them. But imagine like a live Slipknot show. I'll put a clip below if you don't know what that is or you don't know who that is. Shout out to Corey Taylor. But that's what's going on in this person's head when it comes to this so pure, loving, honest relationship. No, they're not honest. They're not pure. Not them. No, they are not warm and loving or considerate or truthful, or realistic with the moon twice. They are sick in the head. Like there's Slipknot again. The whole thing I think is sick. Because you can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes. You can't, oh my God, Slipknot night. You can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes is Slipknot lyrics from their first album, which I just adore because it's madness. But it is madness, you know, it's madness. This person has madness in their mind, and they could be in the entertainment business, and maybe they're very popular, and maybe they're beloved, you know, like maybe they're literally beloved, and it's not just a cult following, but they have like a literal following, like fans and groupies and minions. And so it complicates things. And the best thing you can do is stay completely away. Stay completely away. Don't try to understand it. Don't try to understand them. You will not get the truth out of this person. You'll get more madness. They're losing it. They're becoming obsessive. They're not in love with you. They're obsessed with you. And if they're in the entertainment business, they're, you know, a lot of those people are being absolutely MK Ultra'd. If you don't know what that is, I can't help you with that right now. Go ahead and look it up if you have a strong stomach. You know, but the entertainment business, they have these psychologists, you know, and they're going to hypnotize you, to empower you, empower you. And really what it is just a way to control these people and essentially pimp them out, and it causes a lot of problems. And yeah, and this is not for everybody, you guys, not everyone and everything in the entertainment business is that, but they will present all of the, you know, it's it's the upside down star, it's, you know, the one eye covering the one eye, it's all of that. So if someone is presenting all of those symbols and throwing gang signs, you know, satanic Masonic gang signs, and a lot of the cult leaders don't realize who's really funding, you know, their group. And it's not necessarily grassroots, and it's not necessarily natural. I don't see any respect for nature here at all. I don't see respect for magic here. This person thinks that they're a shaman secretly, like secretly. In public, they're a leader. Remember, right? In public. They're articulate and precise and honest, and that's absolutely not the truth. They don't care about friends. They don't have friends. They have followers. And they're all about more followers. And this person has gotten into some dark things with their little PDFs. You know, they PDF this, and all of a sudden they understand that you can't, the things that are pure and true, that have been taught and passed on, you can't Google it. They're still hidden for a reason. And the Hermit twice. Four of Swords for you. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Oh, 4 of Wands again. Yeah, look at that. I live. Okay. Here we go. So justice. It's a bittersweet justice here. By avoiding it altogether, you allow, like, the universe to say, no, oh, no. Even if you have children, I'm sorry, you need to avoid them. Even if you have, like, doggies together, you need to avoid them. The different perspective is going from, I'm just going to kind of keep them over there and not cause problems, to, no, this is ended. You're throwing a divorce party. You're getting a divorce, but you're not including them in this process. Sorry to yell at you. You're not including them in this process. You will get justice, and it will hurt. It does hurt, and it sucks, and it's miserable, and you won't understand, like, why. Why? Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Don't go there. Just dwell in this realm of peace and grace and healing that you've created, because you chose that for yourself, and you will be provided with justice. 4 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, the Hermit. That's you. Okay, so harmony for you. Seclusion if you feel like it. If you need privacy, the kind of privacy where you're the only one around. With the Hanged Man and the Hermit, that's your advice. 4 of Swords, rest. 4 of Swords, withdraw, reflect, pray. Be grateful that you made it out of this alive, because it could have ended in a different way. It could have ended differently. And it still could if you choose that road. With the Two of Swords here, this isn't necessarily like, this is all in the past. It's that option is going to be presented to you by them trying to pop back into your life, and you're going to absolutely shut that shit down right away. No. The calamity that's coming into their life is because they chose that. And you get rest, and you get healing. You get grace. And you're celebrating yourself. And you're celebrating the fact that you don't have to deal with them ever again from now on. It's time to relax, okay? It's time to be comfortable. And accept the fact that you're not going to be able to understand this. Is there ever going to be a time where you can say, where the moon is explained? Is there ever a time when the moon is explained? Oh no, you're just not going to care anymore because you've got an actual lover coming in, an actual mate. After you walk away from this, and it could be very difficult that, maybe if there is a divorce, that you have to just say, okay, I'm not going to fight you on things. I'm not going to fight you on things. And you will be rewarded with actually more than you even asked for. Because this person is messed up somewhere. Maybe there's actually evidence of them cheating. Someone's going to testify on your behalf that you don't realize. And you're going to be very happy with the outcome. The outcome is like made by like a mature, responsible person, and it allows you to safely, emotionally, physically, and everything else move away from this person. What to do, what not to do. Okay. Again, with there's no movement this week, what not to do is the Chariot. So be okay with kind of being in one spot, but on your throne, in your own power, where you create the laws. You erect the boundaries, and you enforce them. You build a moat around yourself, and you fill it with sludgy, dirty swamp water. You put some alligators and piranhas in there. No access. No access. But you might not be able to, like, move away physically to the next country this week. It's just, you create a safe environment for yourself and don't expect anyone else to create it for you, especially this liar, this quote-unquote shaman or something. Let me see. I made these little, it was kind of a harebrained idea, but, oh. Yeah, you're going to make yourself, I made these yesterday. You're going to make yourself scarce. Lost cities and vanished civilizations, they're not going to even be able to find you. It's like spiritually, if they had a hold on you with little monitoring spirits, you know, using jinn or astral travel to try and just be over you and control you and own you. It's really disgusting. It's almost like an energetic vampirism here. And so they're no longer going to be able to find you spiritually. When they, astral travel, they will hit a cement wall and they will not be able to get past it. And you will be something of the past, so. Lost cities and vanished civilizations, what not to do. My only books were women's looks and folly's all they taught me. So this person may literally be the sexiest person on the planet. Like, it's like God made them in the image of everything that's beautiful and attractive and sexy, and it's almost impossible to say no. You're still going to say no. If this person offers something this week, you're still going to say no. Avoid it at all costs. If you can just not answer them, that would be better. You don't owe them closure. You don't owe them an explanation. Remember, this person has Slipknot in their head right now. This person is not interested in being someone who offers anyone anything. Okay, this person is about chaos and madness, and there is a literal insane meltdown coming. Stay out of the way. Their choice was their choice. Your choice is your choice. And your choice is peace. And stability. Freedom. You know, this is freedom for you. And rest, by the way. This is definitely time for rest. And if there's contemplation, let it be about you and your growth and how far you've come, and not trying to delve into their darkness and figure out what's going on with them. Because that's not available to you from the universe this week. Can I put it that way? Not that there's anything that's blocking your understanding. It's just the way it is, okay? So what you can do is understand that you're not going to be able to make all the changes in the world physically to start a new life right now, but it's about rest, relaxation, privacy, and feeling like your soul is protected. One more thing. Oh, what you have coming to you when you walk away. So here's a clue for someone that's about to come in when you totally walk away from this person. The King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So this is not a page, this is not a knight. They're very mature. Who they present as they are. They're genuine. They are a leader. They are very, maybe conservative, but they're very considerate. And they're very dependable and realistic. My candle burns at both ends. It will not last the night. But all my foes and all my friends, it gives a lovely light. So this person is very intense too, but in a good way. It's in a way that complements your personality. And so, if it's not an archetypal thing, they would be maybe also a water sign. But in the upright, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, upright. So this person's very generous. And they're emotionally mature. And they've mastered their finances, or they come from a wealthy family. So any fear of being left out, like destitute, homeless, if you have children, that is a fear that's not realistic, and it's not founded on anything that is going to happen to you, because once you walk away from this person, the real knight in shining armor, and that could go both ways, is coming in. And a clue is they work really hard and they play really hard. And sometimes they may have too many irons in the fire. So if you meet someone, you know, they're maybe a little bit older than someone you would have dated, but they're as intense and energetic as a teenager. Like even if they're like in their 50s, they have the body of a teenager. And they know how to jump in and make decisions with everyone's best interest. Like they really are a true divine masculine patriarch. And that's beautiful. So they do know how to create their own world. They do know how to generate their own energy without sucking from somebody else or dominating or all of this other stuff that this person is. So many things in your life were tainted and marred by that relationship that it's going to take being with a real one to realize just how dark, just how manipulative, just how crazy that situation was. And they may be the sexiest one in the world, but you learned nothing, you gained nothing, you lose a lot, and you could lose a lot more if you allow your lust to lead you instead of your spiritual awareness and knowledge. So you choose peace, you get peace. You get freedom, you get excitement. It's not boring. It's exciting because it's a new life. It's exciting because you need the rest. And it's exciting because maybe you need the privacy right now. Maybe you didn't realize that you were being watched until the universe comes in with the volcano and just absolutely demolishes everything in this person's life so that they're unable to see you, unable to work their little whatever, magic on you or the people around you. And you're going to feel free. It's going to be like a weight off your shoulders. Okay? So take the steps right now to just rest and be grateful that you are smart enough and courageous enough to choose self-love. And again, a reminder, what to do? 9 of Wands. Keep those boundaries high with your physical person and your energy and where you lend it. So you're being congratulated for your persistence and your courage. Keep it up. Keep those boundaries high. You're in control. Stay in control. And don't allow someone who is so beautiful and sensual and sexy lead you down a road that you don't belong on or in. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. I feel like I'll just be repeating myself if I say anything more, but congratulations for making it out alive. Now stay alive and stay away. Love you guys. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.